Our Easter Seals Birth to 3 program is a wonderful program. It's a program that is specifically for very young children from birth just before their 3rd birthday. It's for children who are found eligible for the program because they have a significant developmental delay in one or more of their areas. It's so important to find children who may be at risk for developmental delays early, because we know the earlier that we can connect with a child and their family, just all the better that child's development will be. The full goal of Birth to 3 program is to get children ready for school. There is so much that we can do with children of a very young age. We know that the brain is still actively and growing and developing so strongly at that age that we need to take advantage of that short window of opportunity to help a child grow.
My son started in the Birth to 3 program, and after a year he was diagnosed with autism. Since he's been in the program, I see a lot of change starting from eye contact, socialization skills. He's getting better in attitude, sharing with another kids, communication. He's in love with the program, me too.
The beauty of the Birth to 3 program is that it's such a family-focused program. We meet the family and the child where they are. So if the child is spending their day at home, or if they're at grandma's house or at a daycare, that's where we're going to provide the services. We know that children do best in what's called their natural environment, doing the things that they are doing as part of the regular routine. So what we do is that we make sure that we're talking with caregivers, finding out what's important for that child, what their daily life looks like, what their routines are. We talk about the things that are going well for the child within these routines, and we talk about the things that are challenges. And with the family then we develop goals to work on these challenges within these daily routines that families are dealing with every day. If you were to come in and like be a fly on the wall and see Gordo and his mom and our staff who come into their home and work with them on a regular basis, I think you'd be hard-pressed to see, well, who's the teacher or the therapist and who's the mom, because we have such a partnership with our families that we all want to be together, and our goal is to help that family, that mom, Gordo's mom, to be the primary facilitator of his development. And it's all just one big group working together to help his development.
Birth to 3 program is being a big change in my family and in my kid. We learn how to deal with autism and with disabilities, because it's not only autism that he is more disabilities. The therapist, I see the therapist is not only for him, because I learn with him. I like the way the therapist work with my son, and the communication that is between us, the help, because they help a lot. My son enjoy the therapist. He is, I have to say it again, he's in love with the therapist. He give them kisses, hug every time they come home. He get excited. He wave bye-bye from the window. He get excited when they're out in front of the house. They are part of my family. The team is part of my family, because they're always being there for us, and anything that we need help in, they're there for us.
The benchmark for children within a Birth to 3 program, the benchmark is that 50% of children will no longer need any supported services when they leave the program. And here at Easter Seals, we certainly reach that benchmark. So that obviously is a huge impact all across the board for society, for that family, for our agency. It's a big impact when we can have a child not need additional services.
This is my first son with disability, and it was so hard for me to try to understand him and to deal with him every day. But with the help from the therapist, I've been learning a lot for me, it's very important what I learned from the therapist because they can be there for my son every day. So I want to say that I need to be there for him, and I am the therapist that is with him every day. And I appreciate that they can communicate and teach me what I know now because I need to help my son.